Hi and welcome to a video about optimizing the speed of your website. In this video I will be answering the questions, is it worth spending time optimizing my website and why? And number two, how do I optimize the speed of my website? So the question is it really worth spending time optimizing your website? And in my opinion, it really is, and it is more important than ever, actually. So you might think that in this day and age, where we have fast internet connections and a lot of bandwidth, sorry, it might not be as important to optimize your website, but there is some factors today that makes it really important, and I just want to start out by talking about something that Marissa Mayer said. Marissa Mayer, former VP of Google, said somewhere that one of the things that really got more users to Google wasn't really expanding the features or making new additions to the search engines or so on. The thing that really increased the usage of Google was increasing the speed of the search engine. So in any case, this should be a testament to the importance of speed of a website, and there has been done numerous studies that show that sorry, the speed of a website is important. If you try to load up a website and it doesn't load up, people tend to click back, find another website, and so, yeah, people aren't gonna wait a very long time for your website to load. And the other important thing to note is that today a lot of people are using Wi-Fi networks, and a lot of people's Wi-Fi networks aren't working very well, so the speed is very slow. Another thing is that a lot of people today are using smartphones or tablets, which run on mobile networks, and the speed of these mobile networks aren't very fast either, a lot of the times. So this can really affect the user's experience of browsing a website, and while you might not have anything to do with the speed, your website will get blamed for not loading as quickly as it could. So let's look at some of the things we can do to optimize the speed of a website. So one of the first things we're going to look at is optimizing your images. This is sort of an oldie but goodie. I remember 15 years ago when I started designing websites, this was one of the things that we learned a lot about. And it's still important. So if you have sort of a rolling billboard thing like this here on this website, you actually have to load in all these images, and if these images aren't optimized, so they aren't as heavy, they will take a lot of time to load in for on slower bandwidth. And bear in mind that you can change you can change the image size in HTML, but if you change the image size in HTML, the image size in kilobytes will still be the same. So make sure that you optimize your images at the root in your in Photoshop or whatever you're working in. Optimize it here before you put it on your website. Another thing to look at when optimizing the speed of your website is how you load in files or scripts from other websites. This can have an effect on the speed of your website too. So here I'm at the blog section of my own website, and this blog section is actually automatically generated by a PHP script or a PHP program that takes the feed from YouTube and collects it and creates these pages with the blog content, and getting all this content from YouTube can actually take a few seconds each time a user goes in here so the PHP program will update the page but what I did was instead of loading this information from YouTube all the time, I made it so that it actually caches the information. So it puts it checks when this cache was updated last, and if it's updated within an hour, it will take the information from the cache. If the cache is not updated, it will go and take the information directly from YouTube. And this goes for loading in web fonts from Google, for example, or loading in jQuery code. All these things matter when talking speed on your website. So here back at the front page of my website, you'll see over here that I've embedded an video, a sort of a welcome video, and so one of the things is multimedia files. If you use video, embed video, if you use sound, if you use Flash content or Silverlight content or anything else, you have to take into account that these files have to load up or cache up or what they're doing, and so this affects the speed of the website too. I think a lot of people have had the experience of going to a website with a lot of Flash banner ads and so on, and the experience was just crappy because the website was so slow to load and so slow to navigate around. So bear this in mind if you use multimedia content on your website. So one of the other things that really can affect the speed of your website is HTML5, and this is an example of an HTML5 game that maybe not seems like it's doing much, but it's actually using a lot of resources. So for some users, this will actually feel really slow. So using a lot of HTML5 features will slow down your website depending on the speed of your users' computers. So the last thing that I just want to mention is database calls, and a lot of websites today is built on databases, and for example, this website that I did, this menu is generated on a data from a database, so it makes a database call here, and generating all this content is done by a database, and this is fairly simple. But I'm also working a lot with Drupal, and Drupal runs entirely on databases and uses a lot of database calls, and each time you sort of call a database to feed data back into a web page, it takes time. So if you're using a CMS system of any kind, you might want to take a look at how many database calls is the CMS system doing, and this might be the reason why your website is running slower than it should. So I hope you've gotten some ideas to how you can optimize your website. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to type them in the comment section below, or hit me up with an email. I'm always happy to connect with you on Facebook and Twitter, and you can subscribe to my channel here. Either way, you will always stay up to date on new videos. So don't be a stranger. See you later. Bye.